Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked and welcome to my unboxing of the Prisma Visions Tarot. I love the box that it comes in. You know, this is just straight, how I got the package when I got it to my P.O. box. But I love the detail. I love that thought. I love the eye, the third eye, visions, awakening, opening. This deck has been on my wish list for a few years now. I know that the Light Visions Tarot is out as well, which is like the precursor, the black and white, the sepia, and black version of the Prisma Visions Tarot. Now, if you know anything about me, I absolutely adore color. I love vibrant, juicy color. So for me, I think I lean more towards the Prisma Visions, but the Light Visions Tarot is so beautiful as well. I do know that although, they're in the same vein, some of the cards in Prisma Visions are a bit different from the cards in the Light Visions Tarot. But I am so excited to begin working with this. Like I said, this has been on my wish list maybe about 3 years, something like that. And you'll see why shortly. Just a brief note, the major, all of the suits really line up to tell this kind of panoramic story once you put cards ace through 10 all together. So I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and unbox this baby. Oh, I love the inside of the box as well. Has this extra, detail from the suits, which I think is just a nice touch to the packaging. So it comes with a little card. So this deck is by James R. Eads. Last name is spelled E-A-D-S. So really excited about it. I love this little card. I may even color it and put it on my altar. So who knows? Okay, so here we are. The piece de resistance. Even the wrapping paper. I don't know if you can see the detail, but their eyes as well. I love that. So let's go ahead and get this baby open. Do away with this. So here she is. Again, I am a huge fan of color. I love color. So as you can see how vibrant that is. If you, work with your third eye or think about your third eye opening, it's kind of sometimes like this big just wash of color, this new vibrancy as, you begin to awaken. So I think that the box and the packaging really embodies that. So let's go ahead and get her open. And the plastic nice and good. Here we go. So, alrighty. So the box is really nice. It has this wonderful smooth finish. I really enjoy it. Nice sturdy box. You know that's important to me, especially if you're traveling with your deck or you're doing psychic fairs. Just want to throw it in your purse, in your bag, on the go, your backpack, something like that. I absolutely love decks that have a nice sturdy box like that. Okay, on the back of the box it says the Prisma Visions Tarot, a set of cards to ease your mind, and it's a 79 card deck illustrated by James R. Eads, and it definitely has this starry night, free-flowing like rain and air quality to this deck. So on the inside of the box we have a little note here for us. So it reads, "The fool believes he is someone he is not, wading through waters for something unsought. The magician plays tricks in the dark of the night, refracting the light of all future sight. A set of cards to tease your mind, revealing a past, present, and future combined." So I love that. It's almost like a little incantation, a christening for your deck, if you would. So here's the guidebook. It's a decent sized guidebook. Again, we've got the eye here. It is about there's a section for notes in the end. Oh, and I love that. And and now you know. After you've gone through everything, it's and now you know. Okay. It's about 93 pages, and it's called The Visions Guide. So there's a note from the creator, getting to know the deck, conducting a reading, the major arcana, the magic of wands, the ballad of chalices, I like that, the song of swords, and the rise of pentacles. And then there is also a page about the author, on page 96. So about the artist and the author. So the artist is James R. Eads, and he's an LA-based artist who spends his time making the obvious less ordinary and the mundane more magical. He creates a universe that calls for exploration and a deeper understanding of the harmony of everything. And then the author is Catherine Toombs, who's an English teacher in Texas. So she spends her days shaping young minds and her evenings pruning her sage plant. So I think that's really sweet. And her favorite tarot card is the Sun. So super cool. So it goes into, you know, a little bit about Prisma Visions, from James R. Eads, getting to know the deck, some sample spreads. So you have the vision spread, the 5-card spread, and a past life spread too. Ooh, I love it. And then we just go ahead and get into card meanings. Now there is not truly a reproduction of the cards, you know, in the guidebook, but there is a little symbol at the top that ties in with the cards. So the Magician, the High Priestess, you know, the Emperor, the sign of Aries, okay? So it all ties in. The suit of wands, though, when you get into the minor arcana, though, there are no pictures. It's just this little border here. So pretty self-explanatory, and it just gives you the card meanings. There's no little affirmations or reverse meanings or anything like that. Just a nice 2 paragraphs per card about it. So lovely. One tells you about the image, and then the other is more like the definition, kind of. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So let's go to the piece de resistance. The cards, the cards, the cards will tell. Okay. And then also in the back of the box, you've got the eye in here. So the back of the guidebook, the eye is sleeping. The front, the eye is open. And then you've got one here as well. Kind of half asleep, half open. Okay, so here we go. You all know I'm not super big on gilding, but I'm glad it's silver and not gold. I prefer silver to gold. And just from holding it, I don't have to crack cards and like the deck to, you know, break that gilding open. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So that makes me not mind the gilding as much. I don't feel like it's like flaking or coming off of my hands or anything. I have a few sparkles, but not bad. So these are the card backs. So again, we've got that lovely eye here. And let's take a look at some of the cards. So we have the Fool. Okay. The Magician. I love this version of the Magician. Okay. The High Priestess. Sorry, excited. The Empress is so pretty. Oh, we got some stuck together. There we go. The Empress is so pretty. This deck, the artwork to me just feels really free and really alive in this Starry Night kind of way. I love the lovers. You know, the swing and the freedom and the flow of love, how it can sweep you off your feet. I feel like this Lover's card truly embodies that. Okay. There's some other ones. The Hermit, I think, is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And I love how these cards can really take you to that place. Like when I look at that Hermit, I feel like I'm there in the scene, and I can really imagine myself being there. So I really enjoy that quality of this deck. I like this particular Hanged Man as well, with the piranhas down here, or at least they're piranhas to me. Okay. What else? The Devil. Interesting. The Tower. And I love that the color, it just kind of like pops out. It's not overwhelming color, but the Moon. It just adds something to it, something special. I love the sun, so pretty. Just oozing and dripping in color. Oh, I like this too. Judgment. As one door closes, another one opens. Step into the void with Judgment. And we have the World here. Oh, okay. Now I know some of the other versions of editions of the Prisma Visions, like one of the bonus cards, the surprise card in the deck is like strawberries. And this particular edition, I believe this is the 3rd edition, right? I don't see. I think it's the 3rd edition though. We have Illumination is the mystery card. What is being illuminated for you? Really beautiful. Cool. And then we get into our suits, our minor arcana. So the Ace of Chalices. So beautiful. The Two of Chalices. I love this. The Three of Chalices. I don't want to show you everything because I want you to discover this deck on your own, but it's so pretty, so I'm having a hard time. The Six of Chalices. Let's see. Aww. Aww. Okay. The Ten of Chalices. It's just so sweet. Oh, the magic of the Page of Chalices. So, I just love how sparkly this feels, if that makes sense. The Queen of Chalices. Okay. I love this Ace of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. It's a little bit different take on that, but I really like it. Okay. Oh, and the wall with the stained glass window we were building in the Three of Pentacles is continued on in the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So remember how I said when you line up the Six of Pentacles next to the Seven of Pentacles next to the Eight of Pentacles. Let me see if I can kind of show you. But they make this story like one card leads into the other, okay, into a whole scene. I love, love, love that idea. Very clever, very good. I love that it, it tells the story. Okay. So Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is so pretty. Okay. Okay, let's see. The Three of Swords. The Six of Swords. I love that the butterflies are kind of like leading the way across the bridge to help you make this transition. Okay. Let's see if you can see it this way too. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. So see? And then the bird comes. We're all together. So really cool. Okay. Oh, here's the King of Swords. Again, I don't want to show you everything because I want you to discover the magic and the beauty like this, the Two of Wands, of this deck all on your own. So beautiful. The Three of Wands. The Five of Wands. Let's see. Page of Wands. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So really, really gorgeous. The cardstock is pretty good. They're nice and firm, but they do have a nice bend to them. They're not thin by any means. They're a bit glossy, which is okay. But I really am enjoying the artwork. So let's take a moment, and I'm just going to call in everyone's angels, guides, ancestors, and loved ones in spirit for whoever's watching this video, whenever they're watching this video. Thank you, to give us a message for our best and highest good. What do we need to know? What do we need to do? What do we need to work on to give us a message from Prisma Visions Tarot? And they give a nice shuffle too. Okay, so you all can. Okay, awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. So, the first one we had fall out is the Seven of Chalices. And we also have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so to me, what this means is that some of us are really out there trying to follow our dreams and our hopes and our visions, just like Prisma Visions Tarot, right? But sometimes we need to be a little bit more practical to be able to manifest those in the physical plane. Or maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, so much is kind of going on, and you're like, I just need to feel grounded so I can actually begin to manifest these ideas. I want to say maybe to focus on one aspect at a time, to understand your resources, to keep your boundaries, to know what you're good at, to nurture something one at a time into its true capacity, to know where your resources are best spent or your energy is best spent, how to deal it out accordingly so that you're not overwhelmed or drained or tired, knowing how to nurture each dream accordingly to what it needs, whether that's time, money, energy, effort, you know, maybe putting something on the back burner because right now that's not a main focal point. We have to focus on something else first to be able to bring all of these things to fruition. I also want to say save your resources, be mindful with your money, but really try to be more grounded to bring some of these dreams, these wishes, these hopes into reality. But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your unboxing and first impressions of the Prisma Visions Tarot. I hope you all enjoyed this deck. You can surely get it online. Let me see if the website is on here. I think it's just prismavisionstarot.com, or you could look up James R. Eads. But have a great one, lovelies. If you'd like to get a reading with me, please be sure to check out my website at www.mavenunmasked.com under the Book of Readings tab. Have a great one and happy shuffling. Bye.